Hey everybody, it's Matt Hsu from Upright Health, and in this video I'm just going to show you a quick little stretch that I find is pretty useful for me after I've been using a cell phone for a long period of time, or I've been hunkered in on my tablet for a while. So what I notice for me, I'm very sensitive to this stuff, is that I feel like when I'm done, I'm stuck. Like my elbow joint doesn't work properly, I can't extend properly, my hand feels tight, my thumb feels tight. It's like there's this whole long strip here that just doesn't feel so good. It just feels like there's a huge amount of tension. So something that I'll do for myself, you'll see me from time to time doing this here at the gym, is just giving myself a little bit of a self-massage, going all the way down the biceps, usually just lateral to the biceps, going down like this, and then working my way down the top of the forearm here, just trying to loosen up the muscle and the fascia, which is the connective tissue around the muscle, just to kind of help loosen this up, release some of that tension, so that it feels like I can move my fingers properly again and open this whole area up. Now, the other thing that I find pretty useful is to just do something, just a little stretch here to kind of open up that same line. So I'm showing you my right arm, I massage my left arm, I'm stretching my right arm. I do this here with a squat rack. I'll use the corner of a wall, I can use a door. Basically, you just need to get your hand kind of like you're doing a Vulcan death grip. What was that, the Vulcan pinch? I just realized there's probably several generations who don't even know what that is, but basically it's a Star Trek reference, which was a TV show, and basically there was a guy who did this. So you're going to put your hand up against something, so you're doing that little death grip thing. You're coming across this way like you're doing that little strike like in karate, and you're going to find a level that gives you tension down through that bicep muscle and then down into your hand. So actually, when I'm really tight, and I've been at the computer a lot this evening, I can feel it even into my thumb. So what I do is I just stick it at a certain level where I can feel like my elbow kind of doesn't want to straighten out. So like I'll be here and then my elbow, like it won't want to get all the way here, it'll just be kind of stuck. And I will wait until the tension in the arm relaxes enough that the elbow can straighten out. So again, I'm just doing my little Vulcan death grip thing right here, finding the level where I start to feel like that elbow doesn't want to straighten out, and I'll just wait. And so I can narrate this for you a little bit. I feel like there's some stretching happening right here, and then also on the back side on the triceps, I feel a little bit of a burning sensation as the triceps kind of learn to unstiffen. The triceps have also adapted to this crappy phone position, typing position, so they also need to figure out how to allow this motion, and then those muscles relax and ease up. Then I can go a little bit higher, and then again, so this one's funny, I actually feel this in my armpit now, so the muscles of the front of the shoulder blade don't know how to deal with this. I don't know if you could hear that on the video, but I just got a little pop right up here in the front of the shoulder, so a little bit of a muscle pop right up at the front of the shoulder, and as soon as it did it, my shoulder blade dropped back a little bit, and I'm just hanging out. I can feel the triceps really, really fighting this, and then if you know your anatomy, I can feel it. I can feel it in the teres minor and infraspinatus. Just a lot of things around the shoulder blade actually are kind of freaking out here, but I can feel that relaxing. The triceps have relaxed, and the biceps also still have a little tension, but it feels like the things on the backside that were actually stopping this have now relaxed, and now the only thing that stops me is actually a little tightness in the pec, right? So I'm doing this slowly, right? Because I want to be able to feel what needs to change and then let that thing change. It's not just about powering through the stretch, it's really about figuring out the relationships between these muscles that are causing this problem. Now, another thing that I really like doing for this, I'm going to lower it down a little bit, is actually tilting my head back and away, and even looking away. And so to narrate this for you, I feel a ton of stretch going through my right jaw. And down through my neck along the scalene, sternocleidomastoid, and also I can feel that down a little bit down the biceps, a little bit in my forearm, and down the back of my arm. So again, that's actually feel it in like rear delt and a little bit in triceps, right? But going like this with my head, it's kind of stretching things out that way. If I side bend, I can get a little more stretch, and I can feel it increase the tension going all the way down the arm. So now I feel super lopsided because the right side of my jaw is actually super loose, the neck feels really loose, and this whole arm feels actually quite good, right? So I'm going to do the left side here by myself. You can go try this on your own. Just grab a doorway, a piece of wall, just anything that you can just use as a little leverage. And just try that out a little bit. Just go nice and slow. Look for a stretch, look for discomfort, look for little burny sensations of adjustment, and see what kind of relief you can get. See how that feels. You want to test it before, test it after, and see what that does for you. Hopefully it's helpful, and hopefully you remember that pain sucks. Life shouldn't.